the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't I'm so gone, no I'm never turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so what? You're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong. You will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Alright, ladies. I guess I'm just going to wing it again like normal because, yeah, everything is just one of those things. Sorry, Chris. I just read that last comment you posted. That's a good one. Come on, stuff. Work. Ever since I did that patch update, I did delete my shader cookies or whatever the heck you call them. And I'm reloading them back in on the game now as we speak because I ran out of time tonight like normal. And I don't want to stay up too late tonight, so I decided rather than pushing the stream back a half an hour, I'm just going to roll with it. Wonder what he planned on doing with the corn that he had left over. Wish the Jaden would show up, but maybe he doesn't have any corn left. Yeah, he does. 58. I gotta drive a combine all the way over there. Man, I tell ya. Hey, Colton. Random Squatch Monkey is like, I don't know. I'd probably have to come up with a sticker because I definitely want to put that on my helmet. Just Squatch Monkey in general, but oh, what the hell, Colton? What happened there? on, wrong button again. Am I looking at stuff wrong? I am. Alright. So I think his is done then. I guess I'm going to Skywalker's Farms. Yeah, pretty much, Chris. Something like that. I was kind of more or less thinking, you know, when they come pick me up because my face is shoved into the dirt, they know who I am right away. Or when I get decapitated. Alright, shut that off. Shut that off. Alright. You know, I just gotta face it. I'll never be organized because I still gotta finish eating my mac and cheese and brats. I didn't even make it through that. Alright, that's the wrong farm. Come on now, guy. That one. God, this is gonna get annoying. Where's his stuff? Okay. Combine looks all good. We're going to go finish the... I shouldn't say finish. We gotta do this entire field of beans over here yet. And this is a lot of stuff I haven't even loaded in yet. Game's going to be a bit laggy, especially when you get rid of the shader cache. But it's just got to reload it all back in. Once it gets back in, we'll be fine. What? Oh, the stupid road. That's why. Alright, come on. Load up. Whoa! Alt W. There we go. Get it straightened out. Now we're golden. Now we're going. Not a bad idea, Chris. Just not right now. Sorry to hear that, Colton. I don't blame you for being mad. All I can say, Colton, is after you talking, what I would do is put your head down, bust ass. Oh, minutes, whatever, and get into work, and you'll find the right person eventually. Oh, crap. My mini fridge has got my water frozen. I hope it didn't freeze my, Oh, God. Here it goes. Who's that?
Hello?
Is that H?
I can't hear. I'll be back.
Ah. Large H is popping back in for the first time in a long time. Okay. I don't know what he's got going on. You there? Alright, this half of the field's gonna have to wait. Get this thing turned around. Oh, hey, random. I wanted to say, I definitely tried getting on your stream last night, or yesterday when you're on Twitch. I had issues. I was trying to say something, but mobile is dumb. Yeah, Colton, keep your head down and just bust away at what brings you the
Now?
H. Can you hear me?
Wow. Yes.
Hey, there you are. You're gonna have to chat for a bit. I gotta go grab something.
Just left me here by myself. Wonderful. I don't even have the stream pulled up. Give me a second, guys. I have no clue what's going on.
Ah, that is much better.
I don't know what's going on.
Just think if I was gone when he tried coming back in. He would have been sitting there still messing with his headphones.
Why the fuck can I not find your channel? There we go. So, what's going on?
Yeah. Same old, same old. We just got, dairies. Few fields left to do, and then tillage is all that's left.
Oh, are mine done?
Sorry, guys. I need to double check. I'm pretty
I
sure.
have not done anything.
I'm pretty sure Jono finished everything.
Looks
Except for
49.
field.
Yep. What about across the river? Can you check that?
Oh, that is yours. Oh, it ain't.
No,
53?
it should be 57. Is 57 done?
No,
Yeah,
you don't.
57.
No.
I had a contract, Phil.
No, that one,
Or did
I
you
don't-
just yes.
I don't know what happened to the contract.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't on there for a while. Jonah was playing. And then I jumped on with Jono. I don't know what happened to the contract. Who's the yellow? Rooster. Oh,
Yeah, Roosters
we
got
got a
field
bunch
opening.
of Roosters stuff to get done yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't guarantee I'll be on anytime soon.
No, it's fine, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be busy, unfortunately.
I'm right in your same boat. I'm not gonna have much time.
Yeah.
Hey, Sam, how you doing?
Yeah, it's just been crazy busy for me, man.
Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. With life issues and then school and everything else.
Yeah. Summer vacation, what is that?
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I thought I had that this year. No.
Oh, crap.
Actually, I wonder when was the last time I played FS? Let me look.
When you actually played?
Yeah, when was the last time Steam says I played?
Not I'd say last week sometime, I think.
Probably. Whenever I was playing on Edgewater a little bit.
On the last time you played on the server?
That was the last thing I got on, checked for a second. It was snowing in like October, and I said, yeah, no.
Oh, that one pissed me off. I still got to try to write that out.
And I was like, oh, it's snowing, wonderful. I'm just gonna finish with Juno. Start it and leave. Time played in the last 2 weeks, 0 minutes, so I haven't played it within 2 weeks.
Oh, dang. I didn't know it was that far.
Oh, and it's updating now for some reason.
Yeah, 1.9 just came out yesterday.
Any good?
It's literally just a patch before the DLC.
Oh, okay. I'm glad they're updating stuff, though.
It needed to be updated, but they didn't update everything I wanted.
Yeah, but I'm glad to see we're on 1.9 and, not like 1.6 or something still.
Right. So, I've had a huge amount of lag ever since I've updated on the server.
Oh.
So, I would assume the server was automatic update. Because my game worked when I updated it and jumped on. I have no idea, though.
It is.
And then also, I kind of been struggling here and there with my FPS. Not just like a random lag drop, but like yeah, because chat, you guys know what the heck did they add in there for performance or visual? There was something in the patch notes I read through Steam that they added something to the game to help out with it. So I might have to redo my graphics card.
Flickering still a problem?
Mine was.
Oh my god. The only thing I want to fix.
Tree flickering. I thought you said screen flickering. No, my trees don't flicker.
Okay.
At least they haven't.
Everyone is playing Leona again. Have you seen that?
I haven't even had time to be on social media, man.
Yeah, I've got like 5 different people just in Tyson's playing on Leona. I'm like, okay.
I did look through FSG's Discord a little bit, and people are still downloading Hannah.
Oh god. I know. I get notifications from Itch whenever I get a donation, and I can tell people are still playing. I'm just like, oh god, please stop. But there has not been a good 4X map other than UMRV since then, as far as I know.
No, I don't know of any. Like I said, I haven't been around. But at the same time, there isn't much out there, in my opinion, to play. Colton, you got 3 new trailers and 2 new... Dang, bro. That's what I'm talking about. You just need to put your head down and do the grind. And before you know it, you'll have everything you ever wanted. Oh, nice, Chris. You qualified for regionals. Very good, very good. I'm actually going riding Saturday. That's why I decided to do a Wednesday night stream rather than Saturday. And we're going to hit an indoor track up in Wisconsin. New Richland, Wisconsin?
That was interesting.
I don't know if that was right. I think that's right.
Also, now I think about it, since you mentioned Derry, have you seen him?
Negative.
Like, at all?
Negative. He's been he's been gone just about as long as you have.
Like, I mean, I've been around enough to write in text chat, but me, Lazy, and Derry have just been gone.
Yeah.
Like, full on just gone. I can't believe it. Like, as bad as Nick, you know?
Yeah. He's gone too.
Yeah. That is true. Both Nicks are gone for the most part.
Oh, even Legacy?
Uh-huh. I haven't seen Legacy around you.
I honestly haven't been on the last 2 weeks. Alright, this stupid either it's the mouse or it's the game. What the do I got going on?
hard to say.
Hey, Gavin. Chris, that ain't bad. April ain't too far away. I don't know if you guys are on my other channel. I know a few of you are. But Squatch Monkey in the Woods, I just picked myself up a 2022 Honda 250, or excuse me, 2023 Honda 250. Wait. What's wrong with this field entrance? Why is it going to the ditch?
It is where he put it. I didn't put it in a new one. So.
I didn't say you. I wasn't saying you. I was just confused.
No,
I was
I'm just gonna have to. I'm as confused as you are. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I put it where he had it. I'm like, okay.
That was kind of a funny one. Oh, come on.
Is it bad that I kind of want to go back to Westby?
No.
For when Jaden and Kyle release their stuff.
No, not at all, honestly.
Yeah. Like, I have one more map in me that I really want to do. I haven't had the time to even start on it.
I don't even have the ambition to really, how do I want to put this, work on anything. When I do have time, I just want to play.
Yeah. That's where I'm at. I decided it was going to be like an 8-month project. It was just going to be me, do it when I want to. And I can never promise if it'll ever be released. Honestly, it's just like
I won't worry about it. Right.
Yeah.
I won't be too concerned about releasing it as long as you just get it to your point of where you want it right now. Because then, I mean, if you're not going to plan on releasing it, then it brings down the pressure to minimal, and you can actually, you can find the time and the ambition when you want to work on it.
Yep. So I've been thinking about doing that. I've been watching a bunch of TV lately. And I got into custom keyboards, so I've been doing that too. Yeah, something different. So I've been working on that.
At least you're finding something to pass time.
Yeah, kind of a hobby to work with my hands and do something different.
Right. Oh, that changed everything. Dirt to 0. I'm getting tired of doing night combining. I've been doing it the last couple streams.
Oh, really?
But, yeah, I'm just trying to fast forward time. And then that would give us 2 days to get roosters done. Which won't take me long. And then just a bunch of tillage.
Yep.
Where we at, chat? Colton Jagua boys? No? I don't even know how to pronounce that. But no, I'd never heard of them. I mean, I'm 4 hours away from New Richland, Wisconsin. So, 4.5 roughly. Depends which way you go. Chris, the top end's not supposed to be that bad, but that's one reason why I don't have a 2-stroke. No, thank you.
Apparently it's a music group, from what I've found. I don't know.
I have no idea. He said he would be back. I didn't read that until I got done saying all that. So I've been having issues. You'll like this one. YouTube redid their creator music or whatever.
No.
Yeah, it's been throwing me fits because I don't have the most recent version downloaded, and or the creator opted in for splitting the monetization. So therefore, if you use more than 30 seconds of it in a 3-minute or longer video, it gets split. Otherwise, you can only use 30 seconds of their song.
Oh, that's stupid.
I know.
Why haven't I seen complete videos about that yet?
I don't know. I already submitted one to YouTube. I was like, what the heck do you call this?
Like, what happens to the
No,
time-lapse
no,
video?
never mind. I got that wrong. You gotta buy the licensing, okay, quote unquote. There's songs on there for $0, so it's a different way to download it, and I think it keeps track of it a different way. But then there are songs on there for upwards of $100. So you quote unquote buy the licensing from these songs. But
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to pass. Sorry.
I've had issues with the songs that have worked in the past coming up as not being not being good enough. And even Epidemic is still being a pain in my butt, so I just ex-nayed those. Hey Bobby, turn your volume up. Everybody else is able to hear me.
Well, if he can't hear you, you can't turn his volume up.
I know. That's what I was getting at.
But you are a little low for me. I don't know if that's just me on my side. I've got everything on my side cranked to the max for you, even in my sound studio.
Everything seems to be plugged in on my end, and I'm cranked to the max on Streamlabs. So this is where it's been for every last previous lives. Go ahead, Bobby. He ain't gonna bother me. I get blocked every day.
He went into the timeout corner.
Okay. H just over here coming back in, a big dick swinging.
You expected any different?
No, not really.
No, come on now. I put Goofy in timeout for 7 days in Tyson, so yeah, I'm doing all right.
Hey, tell Jaden I'm live, would you?
Oh, yeah, he's probably still modeling.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Colton. I'd never heard of the Jaguar Boys or whatever the heck, however you pronounce it. I know I said it before, but now that you're back.
But
Probably.
It's been quiet.
Oh, dude, everything's been quiet. I mean, I usually scroll on Facebook every now and again at night, but I haven't even heard anything from AFB, like, on his big map. Have you?
No, I have honestly not even looked at Facebook at all. Usually I patrol, like, Kyle's little group, and there's been nothing in there, and then other than that, I don't get it.
I don't know. I just think, no, they're not, Colton. They're too high poly for all platforms. And it's honestly a really big pack. I think he did 7 separate i3Ds for him. No, I can say it's been quiet, but we've had some really great weather, so everybody down south has had really great weather too to get outside, so I think that has a big part to do with it all.
Yeah, it's been really nice here.
I was kind of pissed. It's gonna rain and snow tomorrow night into Friday. Otherwise, we were gonna go do an outdoor track down in Illinois, which I really wanted to go to an outdoor track.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain when I'm at the law school, unfortunately, so.
What state you gotta go to that one?
That is gonna be very western Virginia.
I gotcha.
I think I'm like 20 minutes from Kentucky and, probably an hour from Kentucky and 20 minutes from West Virginia and an hour and a half from Tennessee, I think.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Yeah, right out near Is it Bristol? I think it's Bristol up that way. Been a while.
Ooh, you're gonna have to go watch some cars go around in a circle.
You know, I live like 30 minutes from Martinsville. I could go see them there. I just never do.
Have you ever been to a NASCAR race being out on the East Coast?
No. I mean, everyone in my family loves it, but none of us have ever been, I don't think. It's fun.
I've never been. Honestly, Colton, I can't commit to anything right now. I mean, I'm kind of going into my busy season for work, and then I usually go and mess around outside on the weekends. So I don't know how often I would be on. I mean, literally, I played for a half an hour the other night on the server, and that's been it since my last live stream. So
Yeah, I am really shocked how busy we all got really quickly.
yeah. Oh, dude, Chris, you went to God dang it. Oh, you went to Indy. I thought you went to Daytona. Indy was a crazy track, right? Yeah. That was just this last weekend. That was like the ruddiest I've ever seen a track get. To the point I wouldn't even ride it. Nope. The one guy wrecked in a corner because he turned too sharp and his foot peg caught in a rut and kicked him off the bike.
Ooh.
Yeah, they were literally as deep as you could get it. Your pegs were scraping the entire way. My next goal, honestly, is to be able to make it down to Daytona for, oh crap, wrong button. Make it down to Daytona for the Supercross next year. Or the year after, one of the two. I haven't decided yet.
So I gotta ask, red or green?
Oh, now I remember.
Combine Wars.
I'm gonna use one of both because they're so small.
Yeah. No, well, you can put a 12-row on the 88. Is the plan.
Oh, that ain't bad. What's going on here?
I never realized how big those combines actually are until you see them in a picture. They're a fair-sized machine. He's showering, by the way.
Oh. You'll be fine, Jacob. Joseph. Whatever.
Man, I'm gonna have to go back and play Leona. Gosh darn it.
Don't you remember your save was in the middle of winter and you don't want to deal with it? Or did you finally get past that?
No, I have not gotten past that.
I know you too well.
Yeah, I'm in like mid-January.
Yeah.
And I'm just tired of feeding cows every day.
I don't blame you.
Because you gotta mix like three mixers full, and that takes a while.
What's that guy's name that runs around with Legacy and Random and them? PPF. He just released that triple axle feeder from 17 that he redid.
Oh, the Penta?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Drosty, there you go, Random. Thank you, Drosty. I can never remember his name, but I know it's too big for Leona. I'm just, like, excited to get that far.
Yeah.
I
mean, I could put it on the 8S. I don't even know if that would have enough horsepower, actually.
I don't know what he had on it. Did you have... Was it a Pecan? Oh, wow. I am way off
Maybe it
tonight.
was. I forget. I know it started with a P. It's been a while.
wow, yeah, I'm not having a good night tonight. I got it downloaded. I don't know. Did I put it on here?
Doubt it.
Doubt it. I can't remember what I all got on here. No, I did get it on here the other night. Right there it is. She's a big one. I know Random did the decals for it, so good job, Random. That looks good. This first time I got to look at it in game.
There we go.
Thank you.
Get rid of it. Yeah, he should be hidden / banned now.
That was the other guy you timed out, you know.
Was it? Came back with his ult? No.
Yeah.
That was Bobby.
I think he came back with his ult.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Random, can you hear me fine? I know Chris and Colton said something before, but, like, I guess this is where I'm normally at. What I could do is turn down H a little bit. Oh, hey, that explains it. I had you at like 137% for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
So,
you at 200 right now.
see, that's just, I don't know what's going on. It must be something on my computer side because now my volume went down. Yeah, see, I just noticed that. It must be picking up background noise again. Wrong screen. Let's see if I can't figure out where that was at. Now I can't talk. Oh, there it is. Cute. That didn't even do anything. I don't know. I'll have to fix that here off of stream. Kind of keep an eye on it. But yeah, I'll mess with it later. Hey, Cornell. How you doing tonight? Oh, man. Sunrise, the game. See, I'm kind of...
Are you saying something?
Can you hear me, H? Oh,
you still there,
God.
bud?
Can you... Oh, what the heck?
He's dead.
Oh, man. What a night. Chat, you guys able to still hear me? See, that's just this... I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I goofed everything up. Oh, I just clicked the button to go back to the other way, so I don't know. Hey, Snowman. Give me 1 second here.
Yeah, you're silent on my end.
I seen that. God darn it. Can you hear me, H? Nope.
No.
Ah, you kidding me right now? Yeah, every time I jump out of game on my screen, it shuts the volume off. I got it in full screen mode, so you're not going to hear the game, you're just going to hear the bit of the music for a bit. I do got a few Sam, but I'm not happy with them personally. So I'm not going to do anything with them just yet. I got to work on finishing those up for all the bale sizes and everything, and then make sure I got them right. As far as anybody else, I haven't seen anybody else do cornstalk texture besides 7L Farms, and he is using the same ones I am, so.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to hear
Hey, there I am.
Yay.
I just thought of that as Jaden popped in, so thanks, Jaden.
Wait, what?
It's all your fault.
What the fuck did I do? I haven't even been here for like 5 seconds.
What haven't you done?
I haven't.
So, how's the combine?
Oh, it's coming. It seems like the smallest details take the most amount of time.
Like?
Well, today I finished well, I guess I shouldn't say finished. I made the chopper option. Like for these combines, you could either have the beater or chopper.
Are you gonna
And
do the aftermarket stuff like you did with the 6-speed?
I was thinking on that. I'm still kind of debating on it, but right now I'm doing everything that was offered.
Hey, Jaden, quick question.
Nice squatch.
The beater, does that come with a wooden baseball bat or the metal baseball bat?
Oh, for Christ's sakes. Anyway, got the beater done, got the chopper done. I did
The
some
shirt
small.
included?
Is the what?
The shirt included?
The shirt?
Yes, the shirt.
What fucking shirt?
You should make a shirt for the game.
Yeah.
Oh, the banner?
If you're going to go like a dealer, you better have the hat and shirt to go with it.
Well, I got the hat and I got the shirt, so.
No, in game.
Oh, I don't know how to do that. Honestly, I would love to do it actually, but it's locked away like the player config.
I've seen some people mess around with it.
Yeah, and one of them is not me.
Hey, Goofy. Calves. No, yuck. I don't like the way they function in the game.
But I did that, and I did the cleaning fan adjustment. That's pretty much all I did. I don't know why it took me a lot of time to do that, but it just kind of did.
You wanted it right.
I what?
Because you're meticulous.
No, yeah, I did one. Well, whatever you call right, but there is one pretty handy thing, and it's the fact that someone else has already made a good actual flow combine that I just kind of stole parts of.
Cheater.
Yes.
It's not cheating if they don't know.
Poor Kyle has to start from scratch.
Hey, he borrowed shit off of his chopper. No fair.
That's pretty fair. That's his own stuff.
Same color.
But yeah, I'm surprised you're actually working on something.
I'm surprised too, but this whole competition thing really got me in the mood for it.
So the other is letting you actually have some free time, huh?
The other, no, she's just in Pennsylvania.
Oh, perfect.
You better hurry up and get it done before she comes
Yeah,
back.
exactly. You better hurry.
God, it's not even like I can escape her. We've been snapping the whole time.
Oh god.
See, that's why he likes just sitting there modeling, because he can work in between her and the model, no problem. I get it, Jaden.
Oh yeah, I also touched up other things, but yeah, it's coming.
Are you going to beat Kyle, or are you going to be both relatively
I
close?
think we're going to be pretty neck and neck, because for how Kyle did on that chopper, and for the attitude that we have going towards this, I think it's going to be pretty tight competition.
I didn't mean by quality, I meant by timeline.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. So, like, he has to do the combines, but he doesn't have to do the headers. I have to do all the headers for mine.
You're doing a platform, pickup, and a corn header?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
What about the Draper? Or was the Draper a little bit later?
A Draper.
Yeah, there should have been. I don't know if it was a 16 or the 14. Should have had a Draper or a Wheatland.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think they
Could
made.
be just a swather head.
Okay, well, yeah, if you're talking a swather head, International did make those.
Yeah, it would just be a swather head fitted onto a 14 series combine.
I
Interesting.
think I'll just stick with a pool type.
I don't know, I'm
And there's
excited
also-
for him.
I ought to talk with Kyle about the differences in between his combines, because I know for how I'm doing this is how International did it. International started off with the 1440 and the 1460 in 1977, which basically the only difference between the two was like it was turbocharged. The 1460 was, and the 1440 was naturally aspirated. And then you get on to the 1480, which came out in 78, and that uses a DT 466 engine, which I'm not too worried about. I can just keep the engine that I have in it. But the frame of it is wider, like not the entire body, but the threshing is wider because the rotor went from 24 to 30 inches. So there's a lot of mingling that I have to do with the parts to get it accurate. So that's a process in itself. And then
Oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead. What did you say?
So Kyle's, at least for his combines, it's pretty much copy paste. You know how those were built, right?
I know how they. I know. I
Pretty
guess
much
I don't.
you just add a sieve and add a, just add on to it, bolt on.
What
Between
the
the
hell?
66, the 77, and the 88, the internals are just, you add one onto it.
Huh.
So that's why I think I said the other day it's copy paste basically, because they're very easy to add on to.
Yeah.
You gonna do another Red Power Day for it?
Oh yeah.
Oh boy, here
and
we
this
go.
time I'm actually going to record it.
Thank
You're gonna
you.
You're gonna resurrect the Oliver combine.
The Oliver. Oh, sweet Jesus. I think I don't think it should be Red Power Roundup. I think it should be a farm show day. Like when Kyle gets
Yes.
his combines in game and I get my combine in game, we go neck and neck.
Yes, that's what I'd like
What
to
about
see
just like
more.
a demo day?
Could be, yeah, but still, this is on the table for I don't know the next 5 months.
Yeah.
Lastly, I have not lastly, second to last, I have the 1420 combine. That one is going to be interesting because from what International did is that they kind of rebuilt the frame. Like it uses a different frame rail and it's much narrower because it went from a 24-inch rotor to a 20-inch rotor and the cab is centered on it, and I think the whole body is kind of slimmer. So I don't know. That is going to be an interesting process. And after that, I have the 1482 pool type, which is a 1480 but made a pool type. So that we'll see how that goes. The headers aren't that hard. I plan on doing both the 8010 and the 8020 platform heads. The 8010 was a rigid, and the 8020 was a flex head.
Hmm. How wide are those? 20?
Let's see. I'm digging around in the brochure I have here.
What's up, Legacy? Thank you, I appreciate it.
Alright, the 8010 went from 10 inches, or no, 10 feet wide to 30 foot wide.
Oh, wow.
And the flex head only went from 13 foot to 22 and a half foot. Only the corn heads only went from 4-row to 8-row. And I know that people are going to keep dogging me about the fact that it's not 12-row corn head. Well, for Christ's sakes, you just get a 12-row corn head to try and think that you're getting a bunch of grain besides the fact that you're spewing it all out the back.
I mean, I have no problem with a 8-row, 4 and 8-row corn head. 4, 6, 8.
No, I run 6-row or 15 foot any day of the week. It's just the perfect middleman, and it's perfect for these combines. Sure, you could try and stick a 12-row corn head on a 1480, and if you get a little bit more power into it, you could probably get it done efficiently, but it just doesn't seem to fit in my case. Like it's not meant to be.
Yeah, I won't worry about it. I mean, they can use a newer corn head if they really wanted to go that big, but that's up to them.
I'll be honest with you, besides people that are running these big old, brand new case combines, I don't see a lot of people running a 12-row corn head.
Oh, even here in Iowa, you don't see a lot of people run a 12-row corn head. My buddy, they run, what'd he say? They're upwards of like 2,200 acres, and they're still on an 8-row. And that's so that way they can, Chris, make a folding case corn head. But, I mean, honestly, they were on an 8-row for a long time because it would fit down the roads, obviously. And they wanted to be able to make a full pass, even though they had a grain cart. But they were like, why waste your time and money with a 12-row? Because just like you said, you got to slow down a little bit, get it all through, get it through clean, when an 8-row is the perfect size for them.
Well, yeah, I mean, sure, John Deere had a 12-row corn head offered with the Titan combines, but you don't see them. Because
No.
I doubt that anybody really used them because it worked, but I would have deemed it as pretty inefficient.
I mean, even on my dad's farm ground, when we had the gleaner, we still ran a 4-row, and we were unable to make a full round. You'd have to unload every pass. So every end of the field you got to, you were stopping at a wagon to unload because you wouldn't make it. all the way across back to the other side.
Yeah, the same goes for Gleaner. They had a, they had a 12 row, and I was watching an old advertisement they made from like 1970 something, and you could see when it was running the corn head that it was just spewing black smoke for miles.
Mm-hmm. That's why I say build what you want to build and don't listen to everybody else. I mean, it is a game. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Now, I also saw somebody else saying that the old Massey Ferguson 800 combines had a 12 row corn head offered as well.
Really?
I thought that's what someone said.
Maybe they did, but my thought behind that would be everybody was going to a 12 row, so they wanted to be kind of right in line with them. It's just like you said, the quality of the crop coming out of it and the power of the combine at that time.
Well, even then, you don't see a Massey Ferguson conventional combine in the Midwest. It's a prairie combine practically.
To a
But
point,
I mean,
I've seen them.
yeah, I mean, I know that the rotary ones made it out here. There's some guy not far from me that has an old, like an 8760 or something. It's just an old Massey rotary combine.
It, I guess, in my area, we have a lot of everything. The dealers around us. I mean, I got a few handful of big John Deere dealers around me. Obviously, Dubuque, Waterloo, factories.
Yep. Yep.
But as far as like some nice big case dealerships or New Holland dealerships, they used to all be the Whites, the Olivers, and everything. So they kind of had to adapt to where they were going, and Massey Ferguson got in there a little bit. But then also, our dealership around my dad's farm services a lot of Wisconsin too, the smaller dairy farmers. So he might take a couple Masseys in on trade every now and again, but like you said, you don't see them a whole lot.
I remember I was watching this another advertisement. I think it was on a Gleaner, and they said that this is a custom wheat cutting operation, so it's one of them big ones. And they said that they get a new combine every year. Like,
Yep.
they trade in their combine and get a brand new one every year. And I'm like, okay, well, what if you happen to get a hold of, one of the combines that they use? Like, this is still a kind of a brand new combine at a cheaper price.
So the logic in that, because my boss kind of does the same with the heavy equipment, you go on a lease program, and it's X amount of hours, or as the farmer's sake, a year or season. And behind that logic is you never have a breakdown. And on the flip side of it, the dealer is getting paid for the wear and tear on it, but he can easily flip that 1-year-old combine a lot easier than he can a brand new one. So, I mean, it kind of balances out in the end, but I don't know how guys swing that. I really don't.
I know.
What are combines nowadays? $1 million?
Yeah, getting close. Actually, no, I think I've hit it.
Jeez.
I know. Like, I just kind of ironically found one on Facebook Marketplace, a 1460 combine with 6,000 hours on it, and still looks pretty decent. It's for $5,000.
What year?
Oh well, it's a 1985 because it has the case rebranding.
Oh, gotcha.
But still, I could get, you look at a brand new combine that's the same size, run a 6-row header on it, you're looking at, I don't know, upwards of $100,000. But for this one, if it's, in good condition and it was treated.
That's the iffy part. I mean, you know how those combines work. Think about all the bearings. You got to make sure the guy took care of it. Did he replace all the bearings when he should have? Was it getting greased and oiled like it should have? My dad bought what was that? It was a R50 my dad bought, Gleaner. And he got the combine, corn head, and the platform cost the same as the combine and corn head. So 20 grand each. He had 40 grand stuck into it. And it was a great machine, but we were still down for 2 weeks waiting for parts and somebody to come out and fix it. So if you would take that same machine, buy it brand new, that's where you are indifferent. So I kind of had to step back, and like I said before, my boss kind of made me wonder about this too. You figure that machine at how many dollars an hour? Let's say 200 to make it easy. 10 hours in a day of running. That's 2 grand right there. So that's where you're trying to minimize the breakdown time,
Yeah.
And that's how you can outweigh that cost. It's honestly, it's stupid to think about it the business side, because you just drive yourself nuts. But yeah, that $500,000 brand new combine, or that $5,000 combine you got right there.
I don't know. It's kind of a mixed bag. I see your point, but I just feel like if you find one that's treated well and for cheap, I feel like, or I guess I shouldn't say cheap, for a reasonable price, because if you
Right.
get a cheap one, there's something wrong with it. But you just got to look at it both ways. I know a perfect example of this is on YouTube. This Oliver 66 Farm Boy. I don't know what if any of you have heard of them,
Yeah.
but he recently, like 2 years ago, he bought a white 9500 combine,
Oh.
and it's not the big one. It's still the conventional combine,
Yeah.
but still, he bought it from the guy. It was some older dude, so he treated it nice, and apparently the year before he bought it, he had replaced all the bearings in it.
Oof.
Like, he literally took it to an AGCO dealer, replaced all the bearings, checked everything out, and make sure everything was in pristine condition for the years ahead. And then that following harvest season, it overturned, and he couldn't. I think I'm trying to recall this, but I think what happened is that he couldn't really budget it to try and fix it, and plus he was an old dude, so I think he just went ahead and got a newer combine, or he did something else. I can't remember, but either way, Oliver 66 Farm Boy found it, and he actually replaced all the parts that were smashed. Like, it was only overturned on one side, and it wasn't damaged badly, so once he fixed it, he had practically a brand new combine besides paint.
Oh, ain't that some shit?
I know.
Right.
What's up, Preston? Don't you have something to go do? No, I don't know. The way my dad talked about back in the day, and Grandpa, my grandpa had 2-3 combines, because back then he had just had 2 donors, but Grandpa he would go out, combine a quarter of the day, 3/4 of the day fixing the dang combine. And it drove my dad nuts. And that's what he swore to never do. And my dad hated wrenching. But also, you know as well as I do, Jaden, that older equipment, you could easily fix that yourself. Where nowadays, what can we actually fix ourselves?
Oh
Jack
yeah.
shit.
Right there.
I mean, that's kind of where I'm stuck at. I'd have no problem running anywhere from a 70s to late 90s equipment on my farm because I know I could fix it without having to hook a computer up to it. The closer you get to the 2000s or into the 2000s, you could still fix it, but it might take a little bit more computer.
I
It's
would
just,
say the 20 series gears or the 30 series gears, so like 07, 08 is when you need the computer more than anything.
oh yeah, it goes the same way for vehicles. I mean, right around that range, it was just everything is all about computers now. And that's when it became cheap enough for the public to use it, and it was just stupid. I mean, I was even trying to look at newer vehicles because I'm gonna need to buy the wife one here, either this fall or next year, and I'm like, I can't touch it. It has a sensor in each window, and the front windshield and the back windshield have like 5 sensors in it, and I'm like, why? What do you need this for? So your wipers turn on by themselves?
Shut up. I don't want
I
that.
know that's one thing on my truck. It's a 2010, and you can turn the wipers on. It has like 5 clicks through it,
Mm-hmm.
and you can turn it on once, and it just has a mind of its own. Like it'll just it's not a set speed. It just kind of
Yep.
detects it, and I don't even know whether the other speeds are even effective because it just does its own thing.
Yeah, I prefer when you had like 7 speeds and that was it.
Yep. Although
That was
my what was that? 98 Dodge. I'm not even lying. It ended up that little dial, that was on your blinkers too for your windshield wipers. That little
Mhm.
plastic piece in there that whatever held it back on off broke. So every time I'd flip the blinker, my light or wipers would turn on. That piece alone, just that handle and everything, $300 with
Jeez.
without installing it.
well, I just paid for I want to call it an ignition switch, but it's for the vehicle. It just detects the key being slotted in
Oh, really?
to remove the safety features.
Mm-hmm.
Guess how much that cost?
Did you have to buy a new laser cut key?
No, I got to keep my same key, so I saved myself about $400 there.
I was
Actually,
gonna say.
$800.
So you spent about 200 bucks.
To replace that one little thing that's not on the key but on the actual car.
Yep.
$1,800.
1800?
Jeez.
$1,800. The entire dash has to come out the car.
Oh, they had to take the entire dash out. That was just
Yeah.
that was some
It-
engineer that said, "Hey guys, watch this."
That was Mercedes being Mercedes, being a dumb fuck.
It really was. That's
I
why
was
like
wow.
that's why I want to buy a couple other second gen Dodges just so I have those parts. That's it.
That is oof. That is rough.
That's why I don't ever want to own a new vehicle. The only new vehicle I ever want to own is a new Bronco. I would buy that.
But I mean, see, that's the same logic behind it. Is you trade it off before 80,000 miles, and you figure, do you put 80,000 miles on in 3 years, or not? Okay, should I lease one or not? But then you're always in those payments. And the way I look at it as, I can get a used vehicle, get it paid off, and probably own it for another 3-4 years with no payments. And that's kind of where I'm stuck at. But at the same time, it goes for farm equipment too. The newer you get, the dumber the stuff gets. I mean, you got def and you got your hard heads and everything like that, and it's just, I don't know, man. I don't like where we're going. That's all I gotta say.
No, replaceable. Everything's meant to be replaced. It's not meant to be kept for 20 years, 30 years.
Nope, hold on. Legacy. No, it's not all black. It's
Alright.
actually white with black accent. Which,
But yeah.
I don't know. I went and looked at a 2016 Dodge half ton, and it had 116,000 on it. It was set up with some airbags, controller, and an air compressor for the rear, and they still wanted 25 for it. 25 grand.
Better than I thought. To be honest, I was expecting 35.
Oh,
Because around here, up until about 200,000 miles, trucks hold their value extremely well.
right. It just wasn't a.
Even a half ton will hold its value for some reason.
I'll just let you two deal with that, okay, Random? Hold on, Legacy. Are we talking about a matte black? Or are we talking about metallic, gloss, black chrome? You can't say black anymore because we got how many different shades of black? Oh, you're quoting a video. Well, shoot, you're going to have to send that over. Now I gotta know. Where? Oh. I better not play that right now on stream, huh? Oh, that's why I can't hear anything. I
Why
feel
is that?
stupid. 'Cause the stream thing on Discord
Oh, yeah.
from when I restarted.
It does that
Mm.
sometimes.
You'll get that on the big jobs.
No, Jaden.
Yeah, scratch.
Hey, why don't you go to school for like engineering of some sort and start making models that get made into real combines?
They didn't like new stuff.
No, it ain't that. He can bring the old school back.
Yeah, I'll pull a big bud.
No, not that.
Please don't. I mean,
Not
it's
that.
growing on me. The more I look at it, but still wrong.
Literally all
I
it
re-
needs is the flashing in front of the engine. Like, oh my god.
Yeah. It's not bad. Like, for a first attempt, it's not bad.
The one thing that bugs the crap out of me is when you look at it from the side, the cab sets so high up.
I can't figure out why.
Oh,
I'm looking at it.
that's
I can't
even
figure out why.
on the old ones. It's the same way. They literally built everything, and rather than recessing the cab in the tractor, they just put it right on top. The old ones were the same way.
I didn't know that.
So
Yeah,
the
plus-
old ones
plus you
kind of
have that visibility.
correct. The old ones kind of took that Stagger, quote unquote. It was literally built off the Stagger platform, and they just put bigger plates of steel in. I went through a whole deal about it when it was really close to me. But I mean, it was still a big bud. Yeah, they might have used Stagger and everything like that, but the big thing about Big Bud was the weight of the tractor itself is what gave it the traction to make it through the hills and to pull the big stuff. And then they found out, you know, as equipment grew, they needed more horsepower and whatnot. But the way this tractor is built, I don't think they if they would have redone the hood, like that's all it would have taken. Was like, just bring the
there's
hood
just too much
down.
angle. I'm looking at it here.
Yeah, it's
There's just too much angle there.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the cab needs some help to make it look a little bit older.
But that's where they were kind of at, is they quote unquote wanted to make a new Big Bud.
Yeah. But that's not bad.
I kind of
But not
asked.
way worse.
I asked my boss about it. Well, my boss's nephew, my new boss. And I'm like, so how do you feel about this? It's kind of like the same exact thing because they're out at Con Expo right now, you know, in Vegas where the Big Bud is.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, well, yeah, it's an agriculture tractor. And I'm like, no. It's hooked to a scraper right now with your same exact MTS scraper hitch or quote unquote Caterpillar. But the thing about it is they're using a D8 engine, D8 transmission, D8 axles, which MTS doesn't use the D8 axles yet. And I'm just like, huh, doesn't sound kind of familiar? And the cabs look awfully close, don't they? And he kind of got thinking about it, and he kind of put his nose in the air, and I'm like, yeah, just send me a couple of real-life pictures of it, would you please?
Yeah, they're using the old Challenger cab, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, what was I saying?
See, that's kind of where I'm stuck at, is versatile.
No, ignore me for a second. My computer's doing something dumb.
I was gonna say what's going on, but don't the Challenger cabs kind of look really close to a versatile cab?
What do you want?
Powering on.
I want to say that they're similar,
Battery
but
is
if you
full.
look at the inside, you can tell it's a Challenger cab.
Ready to
from, like,
pair.
2012.
Yep. So
In fact, so Cat still owns those cab designs technically.
correct.
Right.
Whoever these guys were who made Big Bud obviously had some connections.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where I'm going to about it, because my boss also has some connections with Caterpillar, but they didn't want to give everything up because technically he started another company competing with Caterpillar. So it was kind of one of those deals like that, but I'm like, it's just kind of funny how it all fit together so close and so well.
You don't suppose Cat wanted your boss to have a Challenger? You know what I mean? Someone else in the sector?
No, I honestly don't think this Big Bud will ever go into production for construction.
Mm-hmm.
I think they were looking just to revise the Big Bud Hall of Fame type thing. Oh god, when did I go look at that one? It had to have been 2010 or 11. And back then they said if you built a Big Bud back then in 2010 or 11, if you built it the same way they built it back in the 70s, 80s, it would have been over $1 million there just for the steel prices. So think of what they're at now.
Yeah, no, there's no way it's that heavy.
No, not nowadays. But back then they were. What did they use back in the day? Half-inch steel?
Whatever
No.
they could find.
No, it was literally cut plates. I want to say half-inch cut steel. But, I mean, the thing about it is my boss has competition from Case and John Deere for the quad track scraper tractor sector.
Mm-hmm.
And that is enough competition for him that it's already a hard pull. But my boss is also a really good businessman and whatnot. So it's one of those deals where right now we have a scraper, then we have the tractor to pull the scraper, we have a disc, we have the tractor to pull the disc along with a roller, which tractor to pull the roller. And then we had the scrapers that hook onto the haul trucks. So he's in a good market, and the only reason he got back into it hard was to build stuff for himself. And then he started realizing the market out there, it's such a niche market for the off stuff. We don't use a lot of wheeled tractors, but some companies want more wheels than tracks because of the terrain they're on. Or whatever reason, you know, whatever it is. But like I said before, you can only put so much torque to those tracks. And on a scraper tractor, they use a lot more torque than they do on the ag side. So that's why most scrapers you'll see get pushed by a dozer, and that takes some of it off of the tracks, but then you got the tracks for the flotation to get to where you're dumping the dirt. And that's kind of where it also comes to the MTS tractors would not be a good ag tractor. They are built completely different than any other quad track ag tractor. So that's kind of where, like, isn't the Case scraper special and the John Deere scraper special like only 450 horse or something?
I thought it was 560 usually. I gotta go look.
Oh, that's a new. That might be newer than what I remember.
My knowledge runs out at like the 20 or 30 series for the scraper special. So give me a second.
Preston, I want to say that's a 9510 John Deere. That was a private edit of Sid's off of the Mod Hub.
Yeah, at least the one that I see is the 9560R scraper special. So it's their big tractor.
Interesting, because like I said, they have a hard time getting that much torque to go through those tracks.
Yeah, let me look at what the RX is.
Oh.
You guys wanna?
9610 Maximizer, Preston. But it's Sid's. I think the close one would be on the Mod Hub for you. Oh, Goofy. Have fun adding tires. What's that?
Okay, so Deere makes every tractor from they just make the 490, 540, and the 590 in scraper special. You have 3 different configurations.
Yep.
And then wheels or track, basically.
Yep.
So max horsepower with the 590 RX is roughly 590 horsepower.
Yeah, about 600. That's what I thought. And that still isn't enough to cut or to pull these scrapers through some material.
Yeah, and it boosts up to 650. But that's not enough, as you're saying. Plus the weight. The weight is the big thing.
Well, I mean, just think of it. You're putting, what are they wide? 13 foot, 15 foot bar into hard clay or whatever you're digging. You're putting that straight into the ground. It's not individual teeth lengthened out. It's not only half inch in the ground or a disc or a planter or anything. And up here where we're at, we use clay. So it's the yellow clay or the blue clay. And that stuff is like, you throw a rock on it, it doesn't even hardly leave a dent if it's really good. So that's where your weight of the tractor comes in, but you don't want too heavy of a tractor in case you're in mud. So then you kind of go back to your tracks are slipping. If the tracks are slipping, is it the material or is it the power? And then you come back to, let's just throw a dozer behind it, let the dozer do most of the pushing, and then this tractor is built perfect to get it to where the dirt needs to be dumped. So I mean, it kind of, it's a tight one to say the least, that you're running a hard line there. So to have a quad track is probably not the best idea, but then to have the wheels that are not all right, so my uncle who worked with Michelin said the reason they made LSWs is so that way.
Rotation and traction.
Correct. But the reason the LSWs were made, bigger rim, the circumference of that tire was bigger, so therefore you had more contact to the rim, which means less slipping of the tire on the rim. That was the whole reason behind LSWs. Because a lot of people are having issues with, we got so much power nowadays, but when your rim spins inside your tire, you can't put that power to the ground. So your only other option would be beadlock, and even sometimes beadlock doesn't work. So I mean, when you start talking about putting the power down to the ground, it all comes down to the way your tracks are made, what tires you're running, all that. So I don't know. I still think the metal tracks on a dozer is the best design because it can handle as much power as you can throw at it. And we all know we can make a 2,000 horsepower tractor no problem. It's just a matter of how you put that power down to the ground.
Yeah, is it worth doing?
I don't know. That's even why Big Bud uses the Caterpillar D8 engine with the drivetrain behind it, because it's a proven fact that it works, and Caterpillar has a heck of a warranty out there right now for it, along with Caterpillar dealers all around. So I mean, even the Caterpillar guys we got working on our construction equipment, they still go work on ag equipment, combines and stuff. So it's kind of funny when you start thinking about it, because when you get into the fall and all these combines are running and stuff, they still have to run out there and hit them every now and again when they have a breakdown. You don't ever really think of that, but it is still Caterpillar, quote unquote. The biggest issue is the DEF nowadays. The stupid regulations.
Emissions.
Yes.
That and sensors.
Yes, sensors is a big one. Yep.
I would say those are the two main ones.
Maybe we should just go old school and build like a whole new car company that is passing emissions, but without
Just
all the, yeah, but without all the other stupid sensor bull crap.
Start making cars with, what is it, 74 horsepower? I think it's, at least in the ag market, it's 75 horsepower, and then you gotta add depth.
Yep, but I don't know if you guys ever watched the, what is it, Grind Hard Plumbing Company?
I don't think so.
They were the ones that got famous for making the Barbie Jeeps and whatnot with dirt bike motors and stuff in them.
Okay.
It's actually comical, but they went into like the full engineering side of it, built to the metal frame and all that stuff. So that's why I started watching them. His latest, or one of his last videos I watched, he took a truck frame. I can't remember if it was like a half truck, like a Toyota or a Toyota Tacoma or what. But he threw a crotch rocket motor on it with the transmission and hooked it into the truck transmission also. So he had a total of 12 gears. So this little horsepower engine is moving this big truck frame It was literally just the seat and the steering wheel and the frame. But he had whatever gear to choose from. So if you want to say, let's build a 75 horse car again, we could easily do it. You just need a lot of gears.
And that's not a problem anymore.
It's really not.
Realistically speaking.
Throw a 10-speed transmission behind it. Make sure you got a couple low-end gears.
Put a little turbo on it too. You don't have to make jump.
You gotta watch your horsepower range.
Yeah, that's true. Could always do what Volkswagen did.
What?
Keep the emissions test. Just make it have less horsepower.
Yeah.
Well, I like...
Certain times.
Right. I like the way the Honda Civic VTEC came around. I don't know if you guys know the story behind that. But over in Japan... Over in Japan, they are taxed on the displacement of an engine.
Oh no.
So the bigger the engine, the more you pay. So he made a small engine. And there's two different lobes on that cam. And once that cam gets going so fast, the second lobe that is taller, that keeps the valves open longer, is actually held in by centrifugal force there. Quote unquote, the VTEC. So he was able to get by that tax limitation with a smaller engine and therefore create the same amount of horsepower that he wanted to if you're on it. But then when you're not on it, it doesn't run like a 383 stroker or a drag car where it's all or nothing. So that's kind of why he did the second lobe on the cam. So that way, in the city, you're running perfect. You want to smash on it out on the highways, that other lobe would kick in and hold the valves open longer. But, once again, it's a Honda Civic. Just don't race one if it has a laptop in it. You're not going to win.
Motherfucker really said, screw your rules. I'm not paying no taxes.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It's like, we need to sell these. What are you going to do? Oh, here you go. Sell them like crazy. I went down that line, and the dude literally built a Honda Civic to blow any car away here in the United States not long ago. And he was questioned, why a Honda Civic? Why not like a BMW or Toyota Supra or Skyline or any Nissans or anything like that? And he goes, literally, I paid $400 for these cylinders, or yeah, like for the pistons. In his car, it was only $400 for forged piston heads. And he's like, I could buy all this overnight, get it shipped here overnight, and have it all put in my car within 2 days if I blew it up. And the parts are so cheap, I wouldn't be out anything. They were going around and racing anything and everything. And I just like, if you think about it, it's not that bad of a deal. But it's still a Honda Civic. I mean, how often do you see a Honda Civic with a blower on it?
I hate to change the subject, but would you guys like to see this combine? That's an is that a yes or no?
Well, yeah, turn it on, damn it.
Gee, okay. Hang on.
I went, like, is that even a question? Sorry, chat, you guys can't see it.
They can see it if they want, but I don't know.
Not yet.
Alright, now, before you think of anything, I was surprised by the fact that these older combines ran the smaller tires. Like this is R26 tires, so they're not the biggest, and these ones are R16. Well, I had to edit these because they were too small originally, and we don't have any like
Oh,
decent
crap.
size 3 ribs. What?
Trying to get it on the stream, but it was on the wrong side. Give me a second, stream. I'll get it up there.
Okay.
There you go. And my dang screen is the wrong way. Oh well. You guys are gonna have to live with that. That's all I got.
Alright, anyway. This is it so far. Mainly, I've just been
along?
working on... Huh?
You're pretty far along.
On
I would
this one.
say I'm getting close to the halfway mark.
Yep.
But I've been focusing on back here. I got this 2-wheel drive axle done today, or not today, yesterday. And basically anything that was on the combine is almost here. Like there's a few things that I didn't model or just care about because I just didn't really care. But
Like
everything
what did you not care about?
I know that there's some details in the engine bay that I didn't add. Like there's a couple rods that run down here and some mounting for some things. Like this shield is a little bit, it has another part that runs under the belt, but I don't really
You're
care.
never gonna see it.
Well, you can see it. I'm gonna make it to where you can open the service door up here.
Yay!
Look down in there.
Yeah, but how many guys are actually going to know, oh, hey, there's supposed to be a shield here?
Yeah.
There you guys go. First look at the, what? 14 series?
Yeah, first look at the 14 series development. Well, basically,
Jaden, we already have one. Didn't you just release one?
yeah, but not to this extent. Like, it doesn't have a freaking rotor in it. Like, I'm
Don't
gonna
tell
make
me
it
you
to where you can-
dissected that one and realized it didn't have a rotor in it. Did you really?
Well, you don't normally see this. Like, I'm gonna make it to where you can take this shield off. I'm not gonna care about
Yay.
this shield back here because there's a lot of grates and holes back here, and if I went through to cut out each and every
Ooh.
one, it would start racking up the poly count pretty quick.
What you at
So
right
I
now?
only did-
Just having the concaves like that are nice.
It's just concaves. So far, I'm at 151,000 polys.
That ain't bad.
No, and I just like watching this thing spin, like all the impellers on the front. It's cool. It's fun. I'm excited to get this thing in game and just kind of sit there and watch it spin. Like you see it roll past these grates, and it's just kind of satisfying.
It really is, but I get it when you're the guy doing the work too, you know.
Mm-hmm. This has a 4-auger bed. Here's just the bearings up front. The 1480 has a 5-auger bed, so that's going to be
wow.
one difference. Back here, you have this. God, I love Blender, but I hate the camera sometimes. This is your beater. It's basically the stuff. Like your rotor is right up there.
Yep.
Crop just falls down here, and this beater just pretty much kicks it out.
Gotcha.
Down here you have this is your sieve. That's what's rocking back and forth, and down
Yep.
here is your shoe. I was gonna make it to where it would only be the sieve, but you can see through the grates, so I just added that down there. I didn't put much detail down there because you're not gonna be looking at it all the time.
For the guys that don't know, any ounce of detail adds to the poly, which in turn hinders the gameplay of things. So it's a fine line between how much detail and quality gameplay. That is the struggle
Yeah.
modders are always struggling with.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing because like
Oh,
it
what the heck?
how
Alright,
I
you're good.
how I like to do it is that if you got an adequate amount of detail there, it's fine. It's just you don't want to have a lot of poly crammed into one area. Like if this was a 64-sided pulley, that's a lot of poly in one area, and I think that's what really does it in. If you have a large amount of poly cast around a large space, it's not going to be as impactful. Anyway, oh, fuel. I think that's your water sorter. And then 2 spreaders. This is the axle I was mentioning that I did yesterday. I need to do a rear wheel assist axle, or as International likes to call it. Where the hell did I hit here?
Come on, Junior, today.
A power guided rear assist.
Wow.
Ooh.
Basically a hydraulically driven rear axle.
There you
Anyway, pulley for the spreaders, shaker
go.
drive.
You gonna
like
hey
this.
hey hey? Are you gonna animate that shaker?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. It's kind of neat to watch it because, like, you can't see here, but that's what drives it and just shakes back and forth, and it's kind of
Right.
interesting to watch.
To go
like-
on the in-depth side of a combine, there's actually not much to it. You kind of sit there and wonder, why did it have to be so big? And then once you get inside it, you're like, oh, that's why.
Yeah, it's just cleaning and separating area.
Right.
This is what I did today. I got the I got the fan drives, tensioner, and the adjuster right here. These 2 parts I stole off of Case Arias' combine. So, and there's 2 types of fan shields. I'm gonna make it to where you can get with this. You have your standard fan shield, which was the most offered, and then you have a fan air inlet screen. Now,
Ooh.
this part of the metal, like, it's kind of divided in the middle here. This is a grid, like a diamond grid. Let me see if I can pull it up here. I think it was on this one. Yeah, you see here? See how it's gridded like that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for modeling purposes, I'm not going to worry about textures until I'm done.
Right, but it will be gridded out like you showed.
It will be, yeah. Then up here, you have your fan on the side that you have to try and not hit. And there's actually a discharge screen. Like, on this fan alone, as it was offered, you just had this little air block here. Basically, the fan would come around and it would be sucking air from all sides besides this one. So the hope is that the dirt would come around and it would stop sucking on it at this point and it would just fall off. But if you're in super dusty conditions, then you can get this little discharge screen, and there's a brush right here that just brushes it off.
Interesting.
This is your radiator door. I don't have, as you can tell, I don't have the side screens modeled yet, or the side panels modeled yet. I'm waiting until later on to do that, but basically you just climb up here and you open this door and you have your radiator right back there. Back here, your engine bay, got the air cleaner done, safety poles, DT436 that I totally did not steal.
From where?
Myself.
Yeah, not stealing them.
This little gearbox here, this is your batteries. I need to, let's point at a different view. There's a pulley that goes right there and a hydrostat right over here. I'm waiting to get started on the auger to do all that. But basically everything that runs the threshing on this combine is all right here. I'm gonna make it to where these belts have textures and they scroll, so they, they spin, and it'll look super cool. Hopefully, if nothing bad happens. And I guess I might as well show this. This is one of the things that I did today. Was the chopper. This one requires a different system. It's a 2-speed chopper. Basically, you can take this belt and put it on a smaller pulley compared to a bigger drive pulley, and then other way around. This one, I couldn't find a freaking picture for the tensioner, so I just kind of went with that. Yeah. Or I didn't even eyeball it. I just thunk up of how could I possibly get by this situation. And then down here, yeah, close enough. You're not gonna see it because it's way up in there. But this is your chopper. Basically spins around. It's kind of satisfying to watch, really. And you got a set of knives here that you can. I'll group these together. This is your lever adjustment. On our combine, you have 3 settings, so you have. I did not make that to where it moves because you're not expected to move this, but basically the idea is that these go up if you want them all the way in, and it's not even following correctly. Holy crap, do you guys hear this freaking cat?
I was just about ready to yell at you. Take care of your damn cat.
Oh my god. She's in heat right now, and it's so annoying.
Let her outside. Let her go have fun.
Let her outside.
She'll go find what she needs. And then she comes back, and then they multiply. Alright.
Yeah, she's going to end up finding Big Fat Martin, my sister's cat, and she's going to be torn to shreds.
She come back.
That's this combine so far. Still a lot of work that needs to be done. I need to finish this area, need to finish some options back here, finish grain tank, do the cab, do the feeder house, do the rims. I need to do the transmission, final drives, and then the headers.
That's just the blender. That isn't even in GE yet. There's so much more to do than just what you guys are looking at. And that's why he said possible 5 months out yet. I mean, there's so much left to do.
Especially for something of this detail, because when I drag this in the substance painter, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to divide this thing, because I can't have this being one mesh because it's not going to look good, because it's not all going to fit on one paper. So I need to figure out how I'm going to divide this and get it in game, get it looking good, get the colors right, and then I need to script everything, because like I've said, I plan to have a lot going on here.
Yeah.
And a lot going on means a lot of script. So that's that's a lot of testing and troubleshooting right there.
Yes, I agree with you. You got a lot to go yet, but it's looking great so far.
But yeah, I just figured why not just tease people, because I know that everybody's not in here, but maybe you can get some viewership off of my clout.
Well, I appreciate it. I ship back to the streaming the game, so that way you can go and check all your stuff without everybody in the world seeing it. Ooh. I'm not showing Tired's off yet, but he posted 3 pictures of his.
I just seen that. I'm gonna look at it here. Ooh. Oh fuck! He did the freaking feeder house. God damn! Now I'm gonna have to do the freaking feeder house.
I'm not gonna lie, Jaden. It doesn't look like he has as much done as you, but there might not be as much to do on that combine. You know what I mean?
I'm looking at it here, and it's like what you're saying. Like, I'm looking at it, and I feel like there's less that he has to do compared to what I have to do. But then again, I could be wrong.
Right.
Where's he gonna get the engine from? Is my only question. I think he's gonna have to model that.
Yeah.
His chopper.
I don't think they're the same though. Or are they? If they are, then good for him.
I have no idea. I'm sure he'll whip something up.
No.
Yeah, actually, I guess I should add that to the question list. I'm gonna ask
But
him.
I will say an actual flow is a little bit more complicated. Like just
Yeah, it is. It's a little more tedious.
Hey,
But
Suzette. Yeah, Chris says feed your damn cat.
feed my damn cat. Yeah, I'm about to go feed her with some freaking lead here in a minute. I'll be right back.
Dead kitty.
Right.
Preston, I didn't know you knew about all that stuff.
Oh, there you are.
Uh-oh. It's gonna be digging.
Say goodbye to your friends.
Goodbye.
There you go. All right, come on, you bitch.
Hey, that's a female dog, you know. Call her the right names. He's going to end up getting me in trouble.
Probably. We'll deal with that later.
I didn't even turn monetization. Monetization. Yeah. On this live stream, so I don't have too much to worry about.
No, what do you guys I don't know what you guys are talking about. I just got back. I swear I'm not an animal abuser. I love my cat. I'm such a cat dad. Anyway,
We know this.
what do you guys think of the... God, I freaking lost my breath here. What do you guys think of the Combine Wars thing?
I like the idea. You just need to get it done right. We need to figure out an end game to it, is what I'm saying.
What do you mean, like an end game?
What are you going to do at the end? How are you and Kyle going to set this up so that way we can actually settle it at the end? Are you going to do a demo day? Are you going to do... I don't know. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, and it's not. I'm not quite sure because you know we're not to that point. But at the same time, I don't want to disclose that much information because we haven't figured it out yet.
Correct. I fully agree with you. And without them seeing Tired Iron's John Deere's so far, I don't know what they think, but I can honestly say it's going to be a great combine war.
Yeah, this is the farm sim. If everything goes right, nothing bad happens. I feel that this is going to be a great pair of combines.
Oh, I agree. It's going to fit that older class that we have yet to really hit on. And if you bring those headers in with you, I don't know of a good international header for any of these older combines. So, I mean,
Doesn't exist.
exactly.
That was the 1020.
Right there.
The 1020 was the best universal header. Like, you could stick it on a 14 combine and you could stick it on a 23 combine.
Okay.
Ooh, that is an interesting thing. If I did this 14 combine, I finished it, I got it to where I like it, I could do 3 other series of combine from this, because I've said this so many times now, but it's astonishing to me that I discovered, well, not really discovered, figured out that International Case IH used the same base up until the 2388.
No kidding.
2588.
Wow. All right. So
And I found that-
which combines is Tired working on?
6620, 7720, 8820, both turbos and Titans.
There you go, Suzette. I hope you heard that.
So the
Chris,
only one not coming
I am a
is
huge
the
barbecue guy.
44. The only one not coming is the 44. Because the 44
Oh.
is the...
Yeah, the 44 is practically the new
4400.
generation.
Yeah. The 4420 is in the 4400, basically.
Oh, I got you.
There's no reason to really do it.
No, I
Why
agree.
not redo that whole packet.
I mean, sure, you could probably reskin the 4400, but
he did, didn't he? Or wasn't you?
I can believe it. He has a
Yeah.
4420 on his farm.
I think he did do that. Forget.
I don't know. I feel that Kyle is definitely going to start slowing down once he starts getting into the smaller details of that combine. Because you look at it, and this whole time he's been working on the big stuff, like the big
Correct.
parts, the base. Once he
But
starts getting into the
Jaden, let me ask you this too, because it goes for Kyle also being in the same kind of department. What month do you hit where you got to be back in the fields? Next month, right?
Oh shoot, that is a good question because I'm not quite sure. Because like I've discussed this before, but I'm kind of phasing out of our farm, but I don't quite know what the deal is going to be, whether I'm going to be running tillage or the planter, because I know that I talked to my grandfather and he mentioned something about me running the planter this year. So if I'm running the planter, then I definitely won't be around as much, but at the same time I also have school. So
Correct. I'm just saying we are getting into the busy time, and with you being on a farm and Kyle working with farmers, it's going to hit the busy season before you guys are done with these combines. There's no doubt in my mind of it. So
I don't doubt it either, but I feel at the same time that busy season could be, it brings the potential for a break. Like for the next month, me and Kyle, we go absolutely ham on these combines. Well, we're going to start hitting the point where we're going to feel a little dead inside and we want to go, touch grass and breathe air.
right.
So I feel that once that time comes around to start working again, I feel that would be a great opportunity to just kind of slow down, reprocess, and come back to it whenever.
Oh, I fully agree with you.
Because, like, it's not that I've announced to the community that I've officially came back. I'm still sitting in my tombstone.
No, you're not.
I have thought about pulling my page. I don't know.
To me, there's no need to pull the page. To be honest with you, just leave it. Just let it be.
Oh.
Because a lot of people will come back and look for previous stuff, or like we all know, your maps are coming back around, so they might hit you up on Facebook trying to find information and stuff about it, rather than you being
they definitely
archived.
I haven't responded to a single one yet, though.
True. I know there's some issues trying to get Hannah to work, but I don't know what he's doing wrong, and he's a newer PC guy, so.
I don't think he's unzipped it.
Oh, they tried.
They did? Okay, I don't know.
No, I think we're talking about different guy, but that's just me. My biggest thing is, why do you gotta archive your page and turn it away until you come back? You don't have to respond to messages if you don't have time. People just need to understand, like, it's the same thing as a text message. If you want an answer right now, call them. Well, there ain't no phone service there. Cough, cough, Jaden.
Hi.
Take your phone number off.
Is it still on there?
I don't know, is it? It's just always been that joke.
Oh, yeah, I still have your number, H.
No, is yours still on your
No.
Facebook page?
No, I took it off. It's no longer there.
Oh, yeah, I took that off a long time ago.
I should have grabbed it back in the day.
I still have his number. Let me send him something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you want it,
I'll send you a foot pic.
No.
I will graciously pass there.
No.
You know what they say, there's somebody out there for everything.
I guess. With your uniqueness, I feel that you can make big bucks on OnlyFans, but definitely not for me.
No, not for me either.
I think I gotta try it. I just gotta know for research purposes. I'm gonna have to talk to the wife about this. I need
Explaining that to the boss. Like, I thought it'd be funny.
I just need to talk to the wife about this because I got a very unique foot. You're gonna know right away.
Definitely for its for the devil's in the details on it is all I have to say.
Thanks, Jaden.
There's a lot of images that I've forgotten over the years, but not that one.
Oh, good, good.
I don't have a picture of your foot. I think I have a picture of your hand for some reason.
Well, the picture of my foot's in the Discord somewhere.
In the Discord.
Hang on looking for it.
That's a good one, Chris. Except for how many chicks do we got in the farm sim community?
2.
Have you ever seen their face? No. It's like Tinder all over again. Which one are we looking at? Is it this one? Oh, wait. I found her.
She could be a he real quick, I suppose.
Oh, God, I didn't even think of that. Thanks.
Yeah, I found the... Oh, God!
Oh, my God. Jaden, why are you streaming? Why are you streaming?
Oh, I forgot I was... Oh, shit.
What'd you do?
I found the boat pic.
Oh, go back to it. What's so wrong with it?
Just look in July 28th.
No, I look at it every day. I don't know what your big issue is.
Yeah, you look at it every day. This is the second time I've looked at the picture.
I suppose I should fill in chat. I got in a bad accident, got 3rd-degree burns on my foot, lost 2 toes. Okay, there's enough said. These guys are all crying about it, and
if they could see it, they would be too.
no, it ain't that bad. I mean, really, it ain't. I'm not.
It ain't that bad, my ass.
I mean, it's not like I'm got my toes webbed together. There's only 3 of them there. There's nothing to worry about.
Looks like you could wrap a rubber band around each of them. Or, no, let me reword that.
Probably shoulda.
Probably should.
I mean, nah. I need that big one.
All I have to say is you're a very unique person, and I love you for that, but definitely not for this reason.
I'm gonna send you another snap.
Oh my god, I'm not a part of this.
I said I love you. What more do you want?
For you to accept my foot.
Nope, sorry. We can accept a lot of things, but not that.
I guess we lost a couple viewers since we've been talking about feet.
I'm starting a new club. It's called the 5-foot clan or 5-toe clan.
Wrong.
We're gonna
8-toe.
wait.
8-toe.
7 plus a little guy. 7 plus a little guy.
I kinda like that one. You guys better not change my nickname.
I don't think I can if I wanted to. Oh wait, go to Tyson's. Go to Tyson's.
No! No! You little shit!
This is karma.
Oh, karma for what? I am definitely.
Showing us your toes.
I'm definitely
For
sending.
getting in the accident. That's karma.
I had plenty of that already. You know, honestly, Jaden, I'm gonna send you one so late at night that you forget it's even coming, and it won't be tonight. You're going to
That'll be
need
his way to
counseling to get over it, Jaden.
God damn, I'm gonna have a nightmare over this. I've been having dreams for like the past couple nights. God damn, I'm gonna have freaking Squatch show up at my door and he's gonna push me against the wall and show me his foot.
Don't tempt me. I'm looking for a good time. It gets boring around here in the winter.
I'm sure it does. Squawk. I'm sure it does.
Alright, next subject.
Your mom?
No. Fair enough.
No, we're not doing this.
Oh, it'll be fine.
I'm surprised you haven't brought up the girlfriend.
She's
I did
busy.
earlier, but yeah, she's busy.
No, she's currently snapping, wanting to see her friend.
I told you, when you're tired,
Did she ever
give her
question
to
you
my
about
snap.
About the what?
Did she ever question you about the thing I said?
The thing you
About
said?
me knowing about the certain thing that I cannot say,
On
Oh,
stream.
I
or
don't.
will refrain from saying?
No, I don't think
What?
she. I don't remember her looking at the parental thing, but
Yeah, I don't know if she ever did say anything about that. Or maybe it was you who snapped me back there when I sent that. But she's been gone, what, a week or so?
no, she's only been gone since Monday.
Oh. And
She's
you started
supposed
your
to-
project. When?
Yeah, got back around to it. She's supposed to
Yeah.
come back this Thursday, so
Tomorrow?
yeah, tomorrow.
Oh.
It was a short trip. Well, it was a school trip, so
Oh.
I went over there for a school event, and they're coming
What
back
part
tomorrow.
of Pennsylvania?
Huh?
What part of Pennsylvania?
Let me look here. Open up Snap Maps. She is towards Philadelphia.
Oh. That's
like
not
she's
good.
she's in the
Stay out
Lancaster
away.
area.
Oh, okay.
She's close to New Holland.
Yep.
I wonder if I can bribe her to go take pictures of the New Holland plant.
Well, Chris, I'm all about sauces. I'm going to have to go try that one, but I haven't seen it anywhere, so that might be a special order off of the interweb somewhere. Oh, wrong one. Whee! Next stream I'll have to be on Rooster's farm, but I gotta get him to send me an update of his Parker gravity wagon first.
You getting tired of using maximizer combines yet?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh. I'm surprised Jonah has done a lot of the work for me. I figured he'd be busy going back to work.
He did that before he went back to work.
Oh, okay. That's why he hasn't been around.
Yes.
That's why he was so slow snapping me. Fuck.
Yes.
Wait, who?
Jonah went back to work.
Oh.
Wait, was that Monday or last week?
Yeah, because we just lost our snap streak yesterday, I want to say.
Ooh, that sucks. Wait, you got a snap tree?
Yeah, it was like 60. We had one that it was like 150 and 60 and then another 60.
I'm surprised for how long our snap streak has gone for.
What you guys had?
400 and something.
Oh shit! I am not even about that.
Let me look. 405 is what we're at.
It's just like, how many snaps out of those were with just the caption,
quote unquote cries.
Cries. Yeah, 100 of them. That or
Clock pick.
clock pick. Yeah.
That is the worst part about where I work. I have no phone service.
I know. I feel bad. I would love to have a snap streak, but I just know you're not going to be able to respond half the time.
Exactly.
That's why I usually try to schedule the hours at like 8 o'clock at night. Would be home.
And even then, I don't even hardly look at my phone. When I get home, my
I haven't been so busy. I just lost my like 415 days snap streak with Ghost.
oh dang.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just lost that.
I thought I was about to lose yours recently.
No, I have been so busy. I just haven't looked at my phone.
I don't even worry about the streaks.
I don't either.
I'll say impressive numbers, not gonna lie, but in the end, meh.
I do it mainly to check up on Jaden, to be honest.
See, he does love me a little bit.
A little.
Only a little bit though, Jaden.
Yeah, only a little. Very tiny bit.
You young kids throwing around that L word so much is starting to freak me out.
L word?
Love?
Oh, yeah.
We used to call it like, and now it turned into love. And I'm
No,
just
love
like,
has basically no fucking meaning.
yes, exactly, thank you.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. It's not even like towards one another, even if they're your friend. It's, you say you love everything, everything is love.
Yes. Yes.
It's crazy.
That's why I'm off in my own little world Monday through Friday, except for when I jump on the stream, because down there, I got no interaction. Especially if I'm having a good day and I get to run equipment all day.
A good day, but you're foreman half the day, most of the day.
Most of the day.
Yeah.
When I have a good day and get to run equipment, then yes, it's kind of nice.
It's probably a bad day for somebody else.
No, it's a good day when I get to run equipment. It's a bad day when I don't. I'm a micromanager, and I hate that about myself, but you better do it the way I tell you. You're right, Chris? It is overrated.
What's overrated?
The L word.
Oh, yeah.
You're right. It's fucking 3:15.
Yeah,
Alright.
should get off here soon enough, but
Oh, I was going to too. Not gonna lie.
I gotta get up and head out west, I guess. So.
Wait. Oh yeah, that's right. Ah, I'm gonna miss you.
He'll be around.
I'll be around. Trust me.
He says out west, but he's the closest to the ocean out of all of us.
Going from, 4 hours from the ocean to 8 hours from the ocean. It's not even that, probably. Probably 3 hours from the ocean. 7 hours. So, the farthest I've ever been, I think, been to Tennessee, so.
But over here, when we say out west, that means like Colorado, the Oregon, Utah.
I mean, like west for my state, but west to me is still California. West is West Coast, if you know what I mean.
Fair.
West is west.
West is West Coast. And then you have, like, the West, which is, Colorado and so on.
You mean Midwest, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas.
I consider Colorado. I don't consider Colorado in that part of the world.
No, I don't either.
Midwest. Oh.
Midwest would be like Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas. And then you hit Oklahoma and Texas. I consider that the South. If you want to say the deep South, that's what I think of Virginia, Mississippi, Louisiana, Georgia, Tennessee.
I don't even know. Virginia is kind of a weird state. Part of us are, south. Part of us is north. It's so weird.
Oh, I fully agree with you, but back in the day, Virginia is where the Deep South originated from. So that's why I still think of it. Anyways, in my history lessons, that's where I still think of it as the Deep South.
Oh, I know. It's just me being from Virginia. And
Right.
head to northern Virginia. You pretty much run into D.C., but not D.C.
Right.
Is what happens. And then southern parts of Maryland are more southern than northern Virginia. Weird.
Need to stop bouncing. I thought these maximizers had a fill level indicator on in the cab, but I guess not.
Maybe when they first came out. I don't know if Tyson probably. But... Yeah, it's the one. Is it not the one on the top right?
No, top right is fuel. Hold on, I gotta stop the cruise control. And stop it running. Maybe it'll stop bouncing a little bit. Harvest something, the bottom right. I can't read right what that is, but
Yeah. My guess would be the black one that's 1537 point something something. Yeah.
oh,
Oh?
nothing's changing fill level though.
Okay. That was my guess. I gave it a shot.
Oh, right. I was just thinking it would be nice to have it because I really want to run without any of the HUDs on whatsoever, but you never know where you're at, and I hate jumping out to the
The only one
outside
you're gonna
view.
have is look up at the dashboard above you.
The auger.
Just the auger. I thought it had a green fill level there, like half full, full. No.
Oh, grain tank full. I wonder how long that takes to come on.
Probably when it's full.
That's what would tick. Oh, wait. I thought I seen something up there. Maybe I didn't. But that's what I mean is usually it would come on in real life, I would say at about like 95% full, so you could still get some in it once you stopped actual harvest. Yeah, I bet he has that scripted for when it's full rather than like
A little bit
95%.
less. Yeah.
Because by the time you see it pop on, you better have enough time to stop and let the grain finish getting up there before you have to shut it all off, so you don't plug it up. But yeah, it's a game. Sid tried, but he doesn't know how things run. Oh, that 12 pack was weird. Oh, I'm already into it, but I mean, the other 12 pack of Twisted Tea I bought, it was peach, half and half, original, and then raspberry. This one is peach, half and half, raspberry, then original.
Maybe they feel it differently every time.
No, they usually don't.
Did you open the box the wrong way around?
No, because one way is peach and the other way was raspberry. Now this way is one way is peach and one's original. But
Interesting.
I went down and back. Trust me, I know where I'm at tonight. I got 8 gone. 4 more to go. Oh God, I ain't even gonna make it on fuel. Oh, I guess that gets me close enough. What?
What was that spot?
Hold on. I'm reading chat. I don't blame you there, Chris. Directions. It's not very common anymore. I can tell you right now, I doubt. I go up and ask my boy which way's south, and I bet he couldn't tell me. What state is south? I bet he couldn't tell me. But, I mean, then again, we go back to, like, Tennessee. They classify Tennessee as south, but is it really?
More south than Virginia, I would say. Mainly, well, I don't know. South is wherever the hillbillies are. So, yeah, Virginia, Tennessee, close enough.
I mean, honestly, for the state I live in,
You made moonshine in the 30s, yeah.
for the state I live in, it is southeast. But to me, I still, in our area, we classify it as the South. The deep South would be Mississippi, Louisiana. The deeper you go south. Florida is just Florida. You can't classify that as
Florida
anything.
Man. Yeah, Florida man has kind of changed that in recent years.
Yes.
Florida is its own thing.
Correct. But I am going to call that a night stream. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out and everything. I appreciate it. You guys have a great night, and we'll catch you on the next one.